All right, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome. Hope you enjoyed the panel with our own Pam Hopple on there. It was very enlightening. So today we're going to talk about Legrand AV's implementation of Excite, which is the Racklink Cloud. Um, Quick introduction for myself. My name is Shane Roma. I am the product manager for our power products here at Middle Atlantic Legrand AV, including our Racklink products. If you want to know what I look like 5 or 6 years ago, you can see that here. See how much COVID has aged me. It's 5 years ago. Looks like it's been 10 years, but we're not here to talk about what's out of our control. We're here to talk about what's in our control. And what is in our control is the power of your AV system through Racklink Cloud anywhere in the world. So, just a quick kind of debrief on what these are so you can have some context as to the dashboards we're going to talk about today that we're going to show that is available through Racklink Cloud. Racklink is a series, or it's Racklink is really Racklink enabled products are a series of IP intelligent power distribution units and uninterruptible power supplies. And what they do is they allow you to go in remotely to do things like turn outlets on and off, or be able to look at the power health of the system. So think of a scenario where something goes wrong at a client site many miles away, or maybe you've got behind a display, something froze up, the ability to turn those outlets on and off without needing to physically be there. So if you've ever had a digital equipment freeze up, what do? You unplug it and plug it back in. This allows you to do that from anywhere. And to take that a step further, Racklink Cloud will allow you to do that via the cloud anywhere in the world. So instead of needing to be on site, instead of needing to be on that local network in order to communicate with the devices, Racklink Cloud will now allow you to go in and turn those outlets on and off and see the health of the power in your system from anywhere in the world. So that allows integrators or end users the ability to quickly diagnose, troubleshoot, respond to issues, or even see issues before they happen. So, what we're going to talk about today is how we've laid out our dashboards here at for the Racklink Cloud. So, what we've done is we want to make sure that all of the information is available at a glance. These products can do quite a bit. So, how do we make it so the right information is available to you when you need it? And really, we want you to get in and out. If we're doing our jobs right, you're spending the least amount of time in here as possible so you can get to fixing your system. So I'm just going to show, this is actually a live implementation of Racklink Cloud. So we're going to go in here and we're going to pull up one of our devices. And I'm just going to highlight a few things that we've done with the dashboard. So you can see it's very simple. It's intentionally simple. We put a lot of effort to make sure it was as simple as possible. So you can see we're pulling things like the voltage, we're pulling things like our current and overall power. So you can make sure that that looks good. Under voltage is a big issue. And then the big thing is you're able to turn outlets on and off remotely and get the live feedback as to what the status of those outlets are. So we can go and we can cycle power, we can turn an outlet completely off, and you can do that at the click of a button. So you go in here, you see the devices, and hey, which outlet is which? Well, this is another feature of the dashboard that we have is we're able to pull telemetry for things like outlet naming. So we can go in actually through this, we can see this configuration here. This allows us to go in, we can go to our outlet settings and we can change these outlet names so you can know exactly what products are in there. And to take that one step further, this is bi-directional feedback. So this is going to push it to the PDU or vice versa. If you already have a product set up with the names already set up, that's going to feed into it as well. So this is something again we worked very hard on and partnered with Excite on for these widgets to make sure it's as simple as possible so that you can get in, quickly see what's going on in your system, and quickly react to it very easily. So I mentioned we have two different types of products. We have the power distribution units and we also have the UPSs. So that was a PDU. What does a UPS look like? Well, one of the features of the dashboard is that we can create consistency within these products as well. So if we go into the UPS, we can see, hey, this looks exactly the same. And intuitively, I know what I need to do in order to make this system work. So if I want to cycle the power, I do it in the exact same way. And that's some of the power of Rackling Cloud through Excite is we get to create these dashboards that are consistent throughout all of our products. And we get to add things such as battery level and things that are unique to it. But these are critical things that make your lives a lot easier. So that's really all I had for you today. Just really wanted to show off our dashboards. Really wanted to show off how we can make everyone's life easier, and how by partnering with Excite, we were able to get these dashboards set up so it would be as easy as possible for you to control the power of your system. How are people using it today? Well, some of the feedback we get from our integrators and our end users is that they've really enjoyed being able to remotely control their power without needing a VPN, right? So I mentioned anywhere in the world. So as long as that PDU can access the internet, or really just access that cloud server, the Excite cloud server, you can have that ability to do that. We've had a lot of end users and integrators save a lot of time, get out of sticky situations because they can react very quickly to that. And to go back to the dashboards, because it's that consistent experience, they can do that quickly. If they know how to use the PDU, they're going to know how to use the UPS and vice versa. And we've kept it so simple that with these widgets and the way it's set up is, even if you've never used these products before, it's pretty intuitive that you're going to know how to use these products. There's some other things that are integrated into the Excite platform itself outside of the dashboard, such as space management. So think of, hey, what product is in what room and what building? Uh, the Rackling Cloud allows you to do that as well. That's been a big win from our customers. They've expressed to us. We've had many that were using Excel spreadsheets that decided to move into this and are able to manage your systems much better. The good news is that if you have existing products, Premium Plus and UPS products, maybe you bought these a few years ago, a firmware update will enable this. So you can get this functionality now. And of course, any new product you buy will come with this functionality out of the box. If you'd like to see more, you can scan this QR code here, and this will have one of our application engineers will reach out and they can demo the product to you live. So keep an eye out for more features as well. We've got a lot more coming. Want to thank Excite for their partnership and for hosting and sponsoring this summit, giving us the opportunity to show this off. Hope everyone enjoyed the presentation, and hope you enjoy the upcoming case studies from the other Excite partners. Thanks, everyone.